My name is Happy Gilmore. 30 years ago, I decided to give golf a try.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and in this installment of Must Watch, we're looking at movies, shows, and more that defined pop culture in July 2025.
You have a dog?
Number 10, Jaws at 50, the definitive inside story.
50 years and we're still talking about Jaws.
It was the first blockbuster.
For many of us, July means one thing and one thing only: shark programming. 50 years later, it's still hard to top the original Jaws. Over the decades, there have been a few documentaries about the 1975 classic's troubled production and unexpected impact. Reportedly, there's another documentary on the horizon with Jaws making a splash in Hollywood.
I never once felt like I wanted to quit. And when the film wrapped, I had a full-blown panic attack.
National Geographic beat that doc to release, though, with Jaws at 50. Dubbing itself the definitive inside story, this documentary stands out with a first-hand account from Steven Spielberg. Several others share their insight into how Jaws shaped a generation and is still influencing the industry.
There have been movies made since using CG sharks that aren't nearly as good.
Ushering in the summer movie season as we now know it, there isn't a boat big enough to contain Jaws' legacy. Number 9, The Sandman Season 2.
Dream is returning to hell.
Lord Morpheus comes to us in a futile attempt to free one he loves from our domain.
Speaking of legacy, recent allegations against author Neil Gaiman have called his into question. Some might attribute the Sandman ending to the controversy surrounding Gaiman, although Season 2 was reportedly always intended to be the last.
You've been down much farther than this in the past, and you've come back.
Even after the first season drew in high viewership, Netflix was apprehensive about renewing, most likely due to the budget costing $15 million per episode. The money is again on the screen in Season 2, which was split into dual volumes followed by a special. While another visual marvel with gothic atmosphere, the show's true life force is Tom Sturridge in a literal dream casting choice. Say what you will about Gaiman, but The Sandman is one of the many works that will outlive its creator.
The dreaming will survive. Even if I do not.
Number 8, Dandadan Season 2. Even by anime standards, Dandadan is pretty balls to the wall. We mean that in more ways than one, as one of the inciting incidents sees a character lose his, let's just say, banana. As bonkers as the story gets, this Crunchyroll anime award-winning series is a surprisingly sweet coming-of-age story centered on the nerdy Okarun and the often scantily clad Momo. Their intense relationship is only made more complicated thanks to the presence of aliens, curses, and past loves. Season 2 piles onto the insanity with a sacrificial family, a giant snake worm, and a spirit named Evil Eye. The season's first 3 episodes were released theatrically as part of a feature, but we've only scratched the surface of Yokinobu Tatsu's source material. Number 7, Billy Joel, and So It Goes.
I wanted to put together a group of New York musicians.
They were a bunch of hooligans from Long Island.
Earlier this year, the music world was saddened to learn that Billy Joel would be canceling his upcoming performances after being diagnosed with normal pressure hydrocephalus, a brain disorder. The news coincided with the release of Billy Joel and So It Goes. As we see in the 2-part documentary, this isn't the first time that Joel has fought for his life.
I've had a lot of hard lessons in my life. I should have been worth this, and I was worth this. And I've hit the pavement. Kaboom. I was amazed that I was still alive.
In addition to exploring the deeper meanings behind hits like Piano Man and Uptown Girl, his life story dives into the financial, marital, and mental health struggles that Joel faced. The film isn't told from Joel's perspective, but those who know him intimately. For every critic who once wrote off Joel, you'll find that the man and his music are far more complex.
I think music saved my life. It gave me a reason to live.
I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life.
Number 6, Eddington.
Can we just talk? Can just the two of us?
We are.
Guys, movies set in 2020 can now be considered period pieces. Ari Aster's Eddington takes us back to the early days of the pandemic as people declare war over masks, conspiracy theories poison social media, and authority figures who should be keeping the peace instead add gasoline to the fire.
These are your streets. No, they're your streets to dictate.
You know how death works, yeah.
For its first 2 acts, Eddington is an accurate time capsule of what many of us endured. The final act is where the director of Hereditary and Midsommar shows his truly twisted side. With the world still divided, Eddington is bound to infuriate audiences for different reasons, but we can all agree on one thing. When we reevaluate the evolving COVID subgenre years from now, Eddington will most certainly be a talking point.
We are in a fight against evil.
Number 5, Dexter Resurrection.
You have to go through hell to achieve resurrection. Hallelujah.
Some characters just won't stay dead. In Dexter Morgan's case, we're not complaining. While the original series was great at its peak, it had one of the worst finales ever. It seemingly found redemption in Dexter New Blood, although that series didn't wrap up on the best note either.
You have to turn yourself in. There's no other way.
The past several months have given us 2 Dexter shows. Original Sin centers on a younger Dexter, while Resurrection officially brings the serial killer back for more blood.
It's a dark path you're going down.
I heard you to be careful, son. I'm tired of being careful.
Michael C. Hall reprises his career-defining role, joined by some other familiar faces along with new ones like Uma Thurman and Peter Dinklage. Only time will tell if this will be the one that finally sticks the landing, but for now, Dexter is hitting his target again.
What do you think?
I'm back in New York.
Number 4, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia Season 17. The gang dropped by Abbott Elementary last January.
Turns out these clowns were up to a lot more than we knew.
Welcome to Abbott Elementary, the best elementary school in the universe.
What's the deal with all the cameras?
We have like a Vanderpump thing going on. Don't worry about it.
No. I think I'll be spending my time on the other side of the camera. Thank you very much.
The It's Always Sunny season premiere gave us the second half of that crossover, complete with footage too profanity-laced for ABC's censors. From there, the Patty's Pub proprietors get back to their usual antics, by which we mean criminal and morally bankrupt activity.
Yeah, so at one point, I was misled into believing they were shooting an educational video in the vein of Billy Joel's We Didn't Start the Fire.
Although it's the 17th season, the show itself is turning 20 this year. Just as the series isn't showing its age, the gang is demonstrating no signs of emotional growth.
Oh, snake bite, that's kind of exciting. Whoa, that's very interesting to me. I've always wanted to suck out snake venom, you know this. Flame Pepper taking the call. Yeah, it's taking the call.
Even when they do, that is quickly yanked away. At this point, though, we wouldn't want to change anything. As funny as it's ever been, It's Always Sunny remains a comedy staple that will hopefully last forever, unlike some other shows.
I can't see! God damn it!
Number 3, The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, the final countdown?
Next year will be our last season. The network will be ending The Late Show in May. And
one day you're making a joke about your parent company bowing to the president standing in the way of a merger. The next, your show is canceled, along with a more than 30-year-old franchise. CBS was apparently preparing to end The Late Show before Stephen Colbert accused the higher-ups of bribing President Trump.
I believe this kind of complicated financial settlement with a sitting government official has a technical name in legal circles. It's big fat bribe.
CBS also claimed this was, quote, purely a financial decision, supposedly losing $40 million annually. Many still find the timing suspicious, believing CBS wouldn't have canceled the highest-rated late-night show with someone else in the White House.
Okay, but how are they going to put pressure on Stephen Colbert if they can't find him?
While we're sad The Late Show is ending, we're excited to see how Colbert will use his platform over the following months. He is not going quietly, and Jon Stewart isn't staying silent either.
Go yourself!
Number 2, The Fantastic Four: First Steps.
Famous around the world, please welcome the Fantastic Four.
Fourth time's the charm. We guess the fifth time, depending on how you count the number of attempts. In any case, we can finally say that there's a good non-Incredibles Fantastic Four movie. Not only is First Steps by far the best film centered on Marvel's first family, but between this and the underrated Thunderbolts, the MCU is seeing a return to form.
What is that? Get us out of here, Ben! Hold on!
Are we safe?
I don't know.
The MCU learns from its mistakes with First Steps, focusing on telling an engaging standalone story rather than trying to branch several others together. Marvel also avoids the missteps of past Fantastic Four movies, emphasizing the family dynamic, vibrant visuals, and environment that fully embraces its comic book roots.
Are you the protectors of this world?
Yes, we are.
Your planet is now marked for death.
After several steps back, this is a huge leap forward.
We will protect you.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Superman.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for
I
what
know,
some
it's a
might.
lot of fire,
It's a
but-
lot.
Marvel isn't the only superhero brand on the upswing. The DC Universe is off to a promising start with James Gunn's Superman. From the opening scene, Gunn quite literally drops us into this universe of gods and monsters where Superman is just one of many metahumans. Even as the Justice Gang forms in the background, Superman stands out as a symbol of hope. Of course, that makes him a prime target for the public, media, and billionaires like Lex Luthor. While the story pushes Superman to his physical limits, what distinguishes this film is the internal battles concerning responsibility, legacy, and how much authority one person should have.
Superman.
Just when you thought superhero fatigue killed the genre, Gunn gave it a shot in the arm. What did you watch this past month? What do you still need to catch up with? Let us know in the comments.
You in charge?
Yeah, I'm James Gunn.
Hey! Bradley Cooper carved that desk. What was up with that last maximum velocity?
You didn't like it? I thought it was great.
You're ruining my childhood!